is gonna be correct. Watch this shit. Let's go. Let's go from the top. Or from the bottom. We can go from the bottom. 36 teams. Okay, let's just start out. Villarreal, Kairat, Ajax, Slavia Prague. It should be Prague, ain't it? Praha. It's Praha. There's two of them. I'm pretty sure there's a Slavia Prague. Or am I tweaking? It's Prague. Okay, so I'm like, what the fuck? I saw Praha right here. Why they got Praha right here? Because I knew it's Prague. Anyways, I didn't even know which team this is. Who is this? Oh, I think Real Madrid played him, didn't we? We didn't? Okay, we didn't. Okay. I think we played a team similar to that logo right there, didn't we? I think Madrid played these guys. I think so. Hold on. Who did we beat 4-3? Who was that in the Champions League? Where Mbappe scored 4. Who was that? Oh, it's Olympiacos. How did I mix him up with Olympiacos? Anyways, I'm saying I don't really need to start anywhere, but how much points them boys got? Let me see. All right, so the reality is Club Bruges can still make it. Frank from Bruges and up can still make it. Anybody below Bruges that makes it is like one of the greatest comebacks ever. But from Copenhagen 24th to Club Bruges, the 31st, 100% they can make it. Copenhagen already in it, so you can say Benfica to Bruges. Because it's just 3 points separating them. So they get 2 W's, they there. For sure. Regarding to my predictions for that, I think Bruges don't make it. I see Frankfurt making it and Karabakh dropping out for sure. Frankfurt should qualify. Let me see who they got next. Who does Frankfurt have next in the Champions League? Who they got? They got, see, speak of the devil. This game right here is where Frankfurt goes into the top. And then they got Tottenham. Ooh, Tottenham, they could beat Tottenham too. Tottenham is shaky. They definitely can beat Tottenham. Definitely can beat Tottenham. And going by the schedule, they got 2 games left. Right? Yeah. 2 games left is what they got. 2 more Champions League matches left. 1, 2. That's them right here. They ain't got no more Champions League games. Alright. So, yeah. I see Frankfurt making it. I'm not going to cap. I see Frankfurt making it. I see Tottenham got room to lose too. So that last game, it might not even play out like that. So I see Frankfurt making it, Karabakh coming out. That's the first one. Olympiacos, they put up a great match against Real Madrid. Who they got next? That's the key. Who do they play? Who do they play? They're going to play Leverkusen and then Ajax at the bottom. I'm not going to lie. I don't even think they get a win from neither of those games. I think Ajax, who's not been playing well, might get a win over them. They might. So I'm going to say Olympiacos don't make it. They're right there poised to, but they got to get a win. And I don't think they get it. They might get a draw from Ajax, but I don't see them winning Leverkusen. Leverkusen going to beat them. I would expect so, at least. It is possible. But my bet is Leverkusen beats them. Bilbao should make it. I'd be disappointed in Bilbao if they don't make it. Oh, they're playing PSG. Bilbao not making it. They're not making it at all, chat. Sporting, they might get a win. Atalanta? Okay, they could make it. They could make it, actually. They definitely could make it. They could make it. It's not PSG they got next. What they got next is Atalanta and Sporting. I think Bilbao makes it. I think they get the W in both games. I think they get the W at home versus Sporting. And I think they go to Atalanta and get the W too. I think Bilbao could do that. That might be the La Liga fan in me. But yeah, Bilbao could definitely do that, chat. Let's be real. Bilbao is like that. They are like that 100%. So I'm gonna say Bilbao makes it. So Frankfurt makes it. Bruges. So my theory is Bruges don't make it. Frankfurt makes it. Olympiacos doesn't make it. Bilbao makes it. All right. So we go up now to 27. Yeah, these guys is out. I ain't even got to look. Do I really need to look you out, bro? This is the big dog, and they pay Bayern. Come on, bro. This is they out. They don't stand a chance. No way in hell. It's a wrap. They don't stand no chance whatsoever. This is not even. They don't even have to show up. They can just wave the white flag now. They not making that. They not making that. They do got the. Let me see who they play on the last day. Who they play on the last day? Let me give them some love. After Bayern dismantles them, they play Atalanta. Yeah, it's over. They're not making that. They're not making that. Atalanta maybe get a draw from them. Maybe, maybe not. You feel me? Maybe, maybe not. Atalanta in fifth. They're not getting that. I'm talking about Bilbao gonna beat Atalanta. Atalanta on form in the Champions League. They might beat Bilbao too. But I do think Bilbao like that. You feel me? They could stump you. So I'm gonna stick with my predictions. Bruges will make it. Frankfurt makes it. Olympiacos doesn't make it. And Bilbao makes it. I'm gonna say Union don't make it. You know what I'm saying? These guys not making either. You staying right where you at, my boy. Who you play next? They play Chelsea, and then they play Slavia Praha. Okay, so they might get a win over Slavia Praha, but Chelsea gonna beat them. Then after Chelsea beat them, the real question is after Chelsea beats them, do they beat Slavia Praha? They might make it, but who drops out for them? I think they don't. I'm gonna cast my prediction and say they don't. They don't make it. They really don't. They really don't. I don't think they make it. Benfica might make it. Let me see what's going on with Benfica. Benfica plays Juventus and then Real Madrid. Yeah, Benfica not making nothing, chat. Benfica going home. If Benfica qualifies for this Champions League, bro, I'm shocked. They're going home. Juventus gonna pack them up, and then Real Madrid gonna pack them up. There is no way in hell. So Benfica goes home for sure. So they got their last two matches coming up. It's about to be wraps for them. Copenhagen going home for sure. Cause that's how people like Bilbao gets up there. That's how people like Frankfurt gets up there. People like Copenhagen going home. I already know you playing somebody tough. When I see who the people like Bilbao playing, you know what I'm saying? Copenhagen playing Barca and Napoli. Yeah, they go. I see. I told you. I know what I'm talking about, bro. This is what I do. Football, it's my shit, bro. Going home. Copenhagen out. Napoli gonna make it. I ain't gotta ask. Let me see who they play next. Napoli gonna make it. Napoli definitely should make it. Definitely should be. I'd be surprised if Napoli don't. You need Kevin De Bruyne in that bitch, bro. They're gonna beat Copenhagen, and that's gonna be the win they need. If they lose to Copenhagen, that's gonna be the shocker. Because if they lose to Copenhagen, Napoli not gonna make it. So this is like a must win for them on January 20th. This is a win or go home. Because if they lose this, it's a good chance Chelsea beat them. And then they definitely going home. But if I had to put money on it, Napoli definitely getting the job done. At Copenhagen away, they're gonna get the job done. I think De Bruyne should be fit by then too, so they're gonna get it done and it's wraps. Karabakh, you going out, bro. You is like an elephant in a tree, and Liverpool gonna beat you. And I think Frankfurt gets the win too. Okay, yeah, Karabakh, you going home, bro. You going home. Mark these predictions. Get them for your betting apps. You feel me? Can't say I ain't put y'all on to some money when these matches come up. See where the overs and unders looking like, and bet on who I'm telling you to bet on. I guarantee. Come back and cuss. Come back and complain. Come back if I'm wrong, you can come back and say whatever you want, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be wrong. I got y'all, chat. I got y'all. Newcastle and PSV is an interesting one. How much points PSV got? Before I say they're going home, they're gonna play Bayern and Newcastle. And how much points they got? They got 8. I think that's how, like I said, Copenhagen, Karabakh, like For Frankfurt, Bilbao, and who else I said going in? That's the only two I said going in. Yeah, Benfica going out, Pafos going out, Union going out, Olympiacos going out. So, yeah, so for Frankfurt and Bilbao to get in, two up here got to come out. My bet for the two that come out is cool. It's between three. I can't tell exactly because PSV got some hard matches coming up too. But my three bets for who drops out because they on 8 points and lower is between PSV, Karabakh, and Copenhagen. One of them, two of those three gonna drop out for Bilbao and Frankfurt to go up, and then it's gonna be a toss up who the 24th is. If I had to bet, I think it still might be. It might be Karabakh. You know why? It might be them. Let me tell you why. Liverpool. That's why. I just wanted to bring it up so y'all could see. This right here is exactly why Karabakh just might go through. Because Liverpool is on and off. They play good today, they play bad the next day. So depending on what Liverpool should be, this is going to be an Anfield. This is Anfield, right? This is definitely a home game for Liverpool. Yeah, this is at Anfield. So it might not be Karabakh. It might be just because Liverpool keep fucking up. We got to like kind of watch it and see what plays out. What the fuck? They came all the way off the Champions League things, bro. That's crazy they did that to me. Why they do that to me, chat? No, I want to find the match schedule. Where the table at? Bring the table back. Here we go. Bring this table back, bro. The fuck? Alright, here we go. So yeah, so Karabakh goes out for sure. 100%. I think so. I changed my mind. I think Liverpool gets the job done. I'm thinking about it like I don't see Liverpool blowing it against them. It's possible, but it's at home. If it was away, they might. The home game versus Frankfurt is a big one, but I do think they lose. And I think that's where they go out. So Karabakh might go out for sure. Copenhagen, I think, definitely going out. It might be PSV that go out. Because they got two good teams. I don't think they beat Newcastle. I really don't. And I don't think they definitely don't beat Bayern. So, yeah, that's two L's loaded. Newcastle at home, Bayern away. They're going no, Newcastle away, I mean, and Bayern at home for PSV. They about to die. Leverkusen going through, but I can't see Leverkusen passing the playoffs. Whoever they play. They could play Monaco, I think Leverkusen goes out. So they're not making it past the playoffs. So let's talk about who make it past the playoffs now, since I already talked about who's made it. Let's talk about who's going to pass the playoffs. Matter of fact, let's decide the 8 that automatically goes through before I talk about the playoffs. You feel me? Who goes to the playoffs again? Remind me. Who goes to the playoffs? Champions League done changed the whole rules up. I forgot who goes to the goddamn playoffs. That's where ChatGPT comes in. In UCL, who goes to the playoff? How much again? 36? 36. In the league. ChatGPT will give me the right answer instantly. Let's go quickly. After 13, they're top 8 advance. I know that. Teams ranked 9 to 24 into the knockout phase playoff 2-leg. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got it right the first time. I wasn't tripping. I just had to make sure, chat. So what I was saying regarding to who makes it, I think everybody up here Bayern clearly makes it. Arsenal, Bayern clearly makes it. You're not catching them. PSG making it. City, let me see who City got. City making it, bro. Let's not play ourselves. They're gonna get a W with what's left. They got Nuke. They got. Yeah, they. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. City clearly making it. No questions asked. So everybody to 7th place is safe. Real Madrid play Chelsea and who else? We play. Let me find out. We play Benfica and Monaco. Okay, we don't play Chelsea. We play Benfica and Monaco. Where did I see we play Chelsea? I might tweak it. Benfica and Monaco, we get both W's. We go through 100%. Arsenal, who Arsenal play? Let me see if Arsenal go top it. Cause they could get an L depending on who they play. Inter can beat them. Inter can definitely beat Arsenal. No questions asked. Inter can beat them. And then their next game is okay, so they definitely go. I think Arsenal goes through easily for sure. Do they go through on top? Is still a question because Bayern is right there, and I see Bayern winning the last two games that's left. I see Arsenal might fumble one. That Inter game is a toss-up. They gotta beat Inter first, and then I'll know for sure. And I do predict Inter draws with them or at least beat them. Inter is like that. I do think Arsenal might lose to Inter coming up right now. And Bayern gonna beat this one, Union for sure. And then PSV stands no chance. So yeah. So I think Bayern. So my prediction now is Bayern tops the table, Arsenal second with like 21. Bayern gonna be top with a higher goal difference with the same 21. PSG gonna be second. They're on 13 points right now. They play Marseille and they play Sporting. No, not Marseille. They play Sporting. Marseille's in their league. I'm tweaking. They play Sporting and Newcastle. PSG gets both W's, I think, for sure. Both those games are W's. So PSG finishing on 19 in second. So it's Bayern first, 21 points, higher goal difference. Arsenal second, same 21 points, lower goal difference. PSG third. I think PSG comes third because their goal difference is already five above Man City. So they're gonna be third with 19 points, higher goal difference. Man City gonna be fourth with the same 19 points, lower goal difference. This is where things get interesting. I do think Inter beats Arsenal, or draws with Arsenal. So they get 3 points, but the last game they played Dortmund, I think they might fuck up. So when they play Dortmund and drop some points, I'm gonna say they beat Arsenal. So that's three, right? Which puts them at 15. And then they draw the last game, which is 16. Atalanta, no. Atalanta, just as a reminder, they play. Atalanta is going to play Bilbao and Union. I think Bilbao beats them. And then they get the win here. So Atalanta is going to finish with. Atalanta is going to finish with. So I get the table right. Hold on. Atalanta is going to finish with 16. Inter is going to finish with the same 16, but Inter has a higher goal difference. So I think Real Madrid gets both W's at the end and go to 18 and finishes behind Man City at 5th with 18 points. Then you're going to have, let me see how much the games Atletico got next. So Atletico gets a win here for sure. And then Galatasaray, I think they get the win at Galatasaray too. I think Atletico gets both W's. But no, Galatasaray got Osimhen. Ooh, okay, so I think they draw to Galatasaray or lose. Okay, Galatasaray is a good team. Atletico defense can't stop Osimhen. I don't think it can. So I'm gonna say they lose one, they win one. They lose to Galatasaray, they win the next one. So Atletico is gonna be the finisher on 15 points, similar to. Oh, they're the only one that's gonna finish on 15, because Madrid's gonna finish on 18 and 5th, and then you're gonna have Inter and Atalanta. Inter is going to be 6th with 16 points, higher goal difference. Atalanta is going to be 7th, same 16 points, but a lower goal difference. Atletico Madrid going to be 8th. I think they're going to be 8th with 50. Either them or Liverpool. Remind me who Liverpool plays one more time. I think Liverpool. If Liverpool gets both W's, then that means Liverpool finishes 8th for sure. Let me make sure. Liverpool playing Marseille. That's a W. Away might be tough though, because damn, Marseille can stump them. Marseille can stump Liverpool. They definitely can. They get the win here. Do they beat Marseille is a good question. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah though. I think Liverpool gets the W at Marseille. So if Liverpool gets both W's, they add 18 to with Madrid. But and we got the same goal difference. It come down to who score more goals. I expect Madrid to score more goals. So I'm gonna say Madrid is fifth, higher goal difference. Liverpool sixth, lower goal difference. Then it's Atalanta. No, then it's Inter seventh, higher goal difference. Atalanta sixth, with the lower goal difference. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to talk about ninth place and down. You're gonna have, I think Atletico should finish on 15th and 9th. Atletico gonna get one win and lose one. That's Let me see Dortmund. Dortmund should draw one. I know they're gonna draw one with Inter at the end, and they're gonna lose to Spurs or win. They're probably gonna draw with Spurs too. I think both as a draw because Spurs ain't that good either. I would predict a draw for both. So Dortmund's gonna have 13 points. Atletico gonna be 9th with 15. Dortmund have 13. Spurs gonna have. Let me see how much Spurs gonna finish with. Spurs gonna finish with. They play Dortmund. That's a draw. I think they draw that, and they play Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt beat them. So Spurs not going to even finish with a lot, really. Spurs is going to be finished with. They draw one, 12. They lose the next one. Spurs gonna have 12. So Atletico 9th and 15. So far, it's Atletico 9th and 15. Dortmund 10th with 13. And Tottenham 11 with 12. Now we come with Newcastle. Tottenham might leap Newcastle because I think Tottenham going to get a win. No, not Tottenham. I think Newcastle is going to leap Tottenham because Newcastle is going to get a win, I think. Which is the PSV game right here. I think Newcastle gets this W. Really, I really think they do. So because Newcastle gets that W, Newcastle is going to be jump Tottenham, like I said. It's going to be Atletico 9 with 15. Newcastle going to be higher goal difference than Dortmund. I think they finish with a higher goal difference than Dortmund, more likely. They have the higher one right now. Or Dortmund actually, Dortmund going to draw. So I'm going to say Newcastle is going to be 10th with 13 points, and Dortmund is going to be 11th with the same 13 but a lower goal difference. Newcastle has the higher goal difference, and then you have Tottenham at 12 with 12 points. And then as I go up, the list is going to change because Chelsea going to get a win. Barcelona going to get a win. I'm just editing it as I go down and then try to like piece it together. So Chelsea plays Paphos. That's 3 points. And they play Napoli, which could be 3 points. Damn, I'm going to say Chelsea and Napoli finishes a draw. So Chelsea get 3 points, they're going to be up there. And depending how much they beat that team, their goal difference is going to go higher. So I predict Chelsea going to leapfrog Tottenham too. But Tottenham going to draw and lose. So they're going to stay at 12. But Chelsea going to leapfrog Tottenham too. How about Sporting? I think Sporting drops. I don't think Sporting gets another win. Do I remember their team? They play PSG and they play. Yeah, Sporting has seen all their wins in the Champions League. I don't think they get another win because they're gonna make it to the knockout and probably lose both legs. I'd be surprised. You could clip that. I said that right here. I don't think Sporting gets. I definitely don't think Sporting gets 2 more wins. They don't get another win in the Champions League at all. They have seen their last victory, 100%. Remember, I said that. They're going to lose the next 2 games. They're going to go to the qualifiers, and they're probably going to lose that too. 100%. I'm talking about home and away. The best they get from the next 4 games they have left, but that's all they got left. 4 remaining games for Sporting. The best they get from them 4 remaining games is a draw, if they're lucky. And when I say they're lucky, the other team they play gotta like fuck up. That's not happening. Yeah, so Sporting goes down so. A lot of people about to leapfrog Sporting. They're not getting another win. Barca get the win versus Copenhagen. Barca gonna get the win versus who else they play? Slavia. So Barca is getting 2 wins right now, for sure. For sure. With the way they playing, they getting 2 wins. So Barca gonna finish on 16. So they going straight. Barca might go straight up into the top 8. Nah, because I see. Yeah, they might. They might go straight up in the top 8, bro. Because it was Atalanta 7th, right? Inter 6. No, Inter 8. That's what it was, yeah. That's what I did. Liverpool. I got to write these down, bro. I'm getting confused. Barca might go straight up into the top 8, but it's is tough because I do think Atletico gets one win, which brings them to 15. But that's why they're ninth. What's Barca's goal difference? 3? This is their goal difference, 3? Yeah, okay, so Barca is not making it top 8. Even if they win the last 2 games, they're going to have to score over 7 goals for the next 2 games, bro. Or maybe not over 7, but at least them numbers. Close. And they do score a lot, so it's possible. And they're not playing the best of teams, so it is possible. This is a wild prediction. I actually think Barca, mathematically, they can make it. I actually think they're going to make it, bro. They're going to use goal difference and fly straight into that top 8. Because Atletico going to cap out on 15. For sure. Liverpool. It's between Liverpool and Barca right there at 8th. That's tough. So why I say, you know what? I'm gonna call it, bro. I'm just as much as they my rivals, and I don't like these guys. I'm a La Liga lover. I love La Liga. So yeah, I'm gonna say Barca goes straight into the top 8, like 100%. I can't really think of a reason why they won't go top 8 right now. Like, what should actually stop them from going top 8? Because they're look at their competition one more time. Copenhagen and Slavia Praha. They about to smack both of them. So they're gonna make top 8. I really think so. I think somebody's gonna have to move around. It's definitely not Atletico. Between Atalanta and Inter might have to get out for Barca. Because both of them gonna cap off on 16. And it might be Atalanta because their goal difference is low. Low, low, low. And let's be real, we talking about Inter here. So Inter very much possibly could win the last 2 games. So I think Atalanta gonna have to dip out. And Barca gonna skyrocket all the way to the top 8. Bold prediction. Remember I told you that. They're going straight to top 8. Marseille. I think Marseille capped out. They might have won their last game. Similar to Sporting. They might have, yeah, Liverpool. I think Liverpool gets the dub. Or they might be Club Bruges. So yeah, Marseille got a win loading. I think they beat Club Bruges. They got a win loading. So they ain't capped out yet. So yeah, Marseille got a win loading. Alright, so it's gonna be Inter 7, Barca 8. Atalanta 9th. See this one more time. One more time. You see Liverpool play again, just so I can be sure in my head. They about to play Marseille, and they about to play Cardiff. Liverpool gets both W's, I think. So Liverpool is still, yeah, they were up there on 18 with Madrid. Madrid gonna beat them off the goal difference. I do think, yeah, I'm gonna stand on that. Barca goes up there. Barca is gonna make that top 8. Top 8 gonna be predictions for the top 8. Bayern top, Arsenal second, PSG third, Manchester City fourth, Real Madrid fifth, Liverpool sixth, Inter seventh, Barcelona eighth. And it's so Inter's last 2 matches so sticky because they got Arsenal. If they don't win, all right. Fuck. If Inter don't win, that's a bold prediction. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna say Inter 7, Barca 8. That's it. That's the top 8. And then you gonna have Atletico Madrid 9. I'm gonna say Chelsea 3rd, 10th, and then Dortmund 11th, Newcastle I think Newcastle gonna stay right there at 12. I really do. They get one W, but everybody else around them gonna win so much they might stay right there at 12. Yeah. Sporting about to drop, bro. As I said, Sporting has won their last game. 100%. Sporting has won their last game. Like, yeah. Like everybody down here below Sporting who's not playing, like Juventus are gonna leapfrog Sporting for sure. I think Juve gets one win. They get one more. Benfica. That Benfica game they win. Monaco is sticky for them. Monaco might draw. They might lose. Monaco is sticky for Juve. They can beat them though. So if Juve gets both wins, they beyond leapfrogging Sporting. They're out of there. Juve would finish with 15 if they win the next two. That would skyrocket them all the way up. So yeah. Mm. Damn. Juventus and Barca, you can't count them out. Both these guys might skyrocket up. I think Juventus might, going off their goal difference, they might be right behind that. Let's go with 15 too. Damn. And you look at who they play. That's if they get both wins, which they very much can. That's the key. They very much can get them wins. Galatasaray on a little form too. They won the last 3 games in the Champions League. I do think City crushed them, but I think they win Atletico Madrid, and that's how they stay up. And they could beat Manchester City too, bro. Don't play with Osimhen, bro. He is like that. Like, if you watch football, you know Victor Osimhen is not to be fucked with. Like, he is like that. He is not one of them ones. He's a very good striker that's just not having the best time with the teams he's been playing for. Not managerial, but like the upper, the CEO wise, the people that run the club, run the teams. He's having issues with them. That's where his issues kick in. But he is definitely like that. Yeah, Monaco goes out because I do think Juventus beats them. I think Real Madrid beats them. Monaco stands no chance. I'm thinking about it. They might beat Juve. It's a possibility, but I do think Juve beat them when I just think about it longer. So yeah. All right, that's gonna be so. All in all, who we gonna see in the round of 16 is, I'm calling it now. The round of 16, you're gonna see Arsenal, Bayern, PSG, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Inter, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Barcelona, Juventus. Hear this one. People won't like this one. Napoli. Napoli gonna pull it off. I'm telling you, that's 12. Napoli gonna pull that bitch off. You can't say I ain't tell you. I told you right here. You heard it. Napoli gonna pull that bitch off. I like how they be playing. I need 4 more. 4 other teams making it. Just because of their history, I think somehow Dortmund gonna figure it out. So Dortmund 13. I think Galatasaray might figure it out too. Whoever they play. So I'm gonna say Galatasaray makes it too. And I need 2 more. Okay, this one's a toss up. I'm really, I know I'm not. I think Leverkusen goes out. I'm not going. I was about to say Leverkusen, but I really think they go out. But I'm gonna say Pogba makes it 15. Monaco makes it 15. I'm gonna say Newcastle figures it out. Spurs goes home for sure. I'm gonna say so. So that's who I think makes it to the round of 16. Arsenal, Bayern, PSG, Man City, Inter, Real Madrid, Atletico, Liverpool, Dortmund, Newcastle, Chelsea, Barcelona, Juventus, Galatasaray, Monaco, Napoli. That's who makes it. Frankfurt and Bilbao gonna make it to the knockout, but that's where they say bye bye. That's where everything is done for them. Like, no cap, they don't stand a chance after they get to the knockout. I don't think so. Excuse me. And now that we've moved past the who makes it to the round of 16, obviously I don't know who's gonna play who. That's way too far ahead to predict. But I am gonna predict who I think makes it. I'm gonna pick 4 teams right now, January 2nd, 2026, 12:45 a.m. I'm gonna pick the 4 teams that you're gonna see in the semifinals. This is the 4 teams you're seeing in the semifinal. If I'm wrong, I'm doing fucking. I'm wrong. I'm doing 1,000 push-ups on camera on stream. Remind me about that, chat. Clip it, put it everywhere. I'm doing 1,000 push-ups on camera. Of course, I'm not going to do 1,000 straight. Can't. I'm not built like that. I can't do 1,000 straight. But I'm gonna do 1,000 in a day on camera, push-ups. If I'm wrong, the 4 teams you're gonna see in the semifinals: Arsenal, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich. That's the 4 teams. Done. Remember I told you that. That's the 4 semifinalists. Now, who's playing who? I can't tell you. That's the teams that's making it. Arsenal, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City. Arsenal, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Manchester City. 2 from the Premier League, the German champions, and Real Madrid, the greatest team to ever be created in football. That's who you're gonna see in the semifinals. Teams like Barca, Liverpool, who else? Inter. By the quarterfinals, we losing all of those. PSG too, the defending champions, out of there by the quarterfinals. If PSG play Arsenal again this year, they lose. I don't think PSG beats Arsenal twice. They beat them last year. I'll give them that. This year, they lose. Straight up. This year, they lose. I cannot see PSG